everyone, my name is Hope Bürki, and welcome back to the Bürki Breakdown. The guys had their first match of the season, which was also their home opener this past Saturday against Charlotte FC at Energizer Park. The starting 11 for this match was Roman Bürki, Haziel Orozco, Timo Baumgartel, Dante Polvara, Conrad Wallum, Rafael Santos, Chris Durkin, Daniel Edelman, Sungbin Jong, Cello, and Simon Becher. From the very beginning, the guys were aggressive and really putting up a fight, and Simon even had a chance to score 30 seconds into the match, but he couldn't quite do it. In the 6th minute, a Charlotte player tripped and flipped Simon over while he was running with the ball, and he went down hard. He looked like he was in a lot of pain, and it really looked like it did hurt, but thankfully he was okay enough to get back up and keep playing. Simon almost scored again in the 10th minute as Conrad Wallum made a pass to him in the box, but he couldn't quite get to it in time and get at it at the right angle for it to go into the goal, so it did go wide. City had another chance in the 13th minute as Conrad Wallum made a pass to Sungbin Jong down the right side of the pitch. Sungbin made a fast break and then made a cross pass into the box, but it was cleared away by Charlotte's defense. The ball was then recovered by Daniel Edelman, and he headed it to Rafael Santos. Santos took a shot, but it went right to Charlotte's goalkeeper, Christian Kalina. City tried again in the 24th minute as Cello received a pass and ran with it to just inside the 18-yard box. He took a shot, but this shot also went right to Kalina. Another close chance for City came in the 30th minute as Chris Durkin made a pass to Rafael Santos on the left side of the pitch. Santos then made a long cross pass into the box, but it was headed away by Charlotte. Conrad Wallum recovered the ball and took a shot, but it was at a weird angle, so it went wide. By this point in the match, I am very impressed with the guys' attacking sequences and how aggressive they are on the ball. Then Charlotte had a close chance in the 34th minute as Zidane Toklamadi chested a high ball down in the box and took a shot from the 6-yard box, but thankfully it hit the post. That was definitely a scary moment because if it was just a few more inches to the left, it would have gone in. Then in the 40th minute, Charlotte recovered the ball at the halfway line. Toklamadi made a pass to Liel Labada, who ran with the ball to the penalty arc and ripped a shot, but Roman punched it away. A minute later, City had another chance as Chris Durkin took a long shot, but it ended up going wide. Another chance for Charlotte came in the 44th minute as Abada had possession of the ball, but lost it after he was tackled. The ball was then recovered by Nathan Byrne, who took off with it down the field. He got into the box and took a shot, but it did go wide. Then City had one more chance before halftime as Sungbin made a pass to Cello at the 18-yard line. Cello turned and passed to Chris Durkin in the box. Durkin took a shot, but Kalina made the save. Shortly after that, the halftime whistle blew, and City went into halftime tied with Charlotte 0-0. City came out swinging again in the second half as they made a good attacking sequence in the 46th minute. Chris Durkin ran with the ball and made a pass to Cello in the box. Cello took a shot at the corner of the 6-yard box, but it was saved by Kalina. In the 51st minute, Cello took a corner kick for City and went short with it, making a pass to Rafael Santos at the top of the box. Santos took a long shot toward the goal, but it was saved by a diving Kalina. Then City made another fast break in the 57th minute, but unfortunately could not capitalize on it. Then Charlotte had a chance in the 58th minute as Wilfried Zaha ran with the ball up the pitch and made a pass to Abada just outside the box. Abada ripped a shot from the penalty arc, but Roman dove to his right to save it. City made their first substitution in the 59th minute as Brendan McSorley came in for Sungbin Jong. City attacked again in the 60th minute and escalated that attack when Daniel Edelman made a pass to Simon Becher from just across the halfway line. Simon made a quick pass to Cello, who received it in the penalty arc and immediately shot it past Kalina into the back of the net, making the score 1-0 City. Congratulations, Cello, on getting our first goal of the season. City had another chance in the 64th minute as Cello took the free kick and passed it long to Haziel Orozco on the side of the box. Orozco got around a Charlotte defender and took a shot, but it ended up going wide. Brendan McSorley tried to get there to tap it into the back of the net, but he didn't get there quite in time. Then Charlotte attacked again in the 72nd minute as Ashley Westwood made a long pass to Nathan Byrne down the right side of the pitch, but Nathan couldn't quite get to it. They restarted their attack in the 73rd minute as Zaha received a pass from a teammate and struggled with an aggressive Conrad Wallum to get his pass off to David Schnegg. Schnegg received his pass and passed it right back to Zaha. Zaha then passed it to Pep Biel just outside the 6-yard box. Biel took a shot and put it into the inside side netting past Roman, making the score tied 1-1. Roman did stick his left boot out to try to save it, but couldn't quite reach it. City attacked again in the 75th minute as Cello received a pass in the penalty arc and took a shot, but Kalina dove left to save it. Then Rafael Santos took a free kick for City in the 77th minute and immediately ripped it toward the goal, but it hit the crossbar. That was another incredibly close chance for City that could have went in had it been a couple inches below that crossbar. City made another big fast break in the 81st minute. One of our guys had a big steal from Charlotte and made a long pass to Simon. Simon ran with the ball to the inside of the box and took a shot, but Kalina made the save. City made 2 more substitutions in the 83rd and 84th minutes, as Miggy Perez came in for Chris Durkin and Lucas McNaughton came in for Dante Polvara. Then Charlotte took a corner kick in the 86th minute, and it was an in-swinger that went toward the goal, but Roman punched it away. Then City had another steal and big fast break in the 90th minute. Simon made a long pass to Brendan McSorley from the halfway line. McSorley took off with it to inside the box and took a shot, but Kalina made the kick save. At this point in the match, 7 minutes of stoppage time was added. City made their final substitutions in the 94th minute as Thomas Totland came in for Rafael Santos and Cedric Teuchert came in for Simon Betcher. Then City had another chance in the 96th minute as Seti received a pass and took a long shot, but it went just wide. They had another chance just a minute later as Brendan McSorley recovered the ball just outside the 18. He made a pass into the box, but it was headed by a Charlotte defender. The ball then fell at Conrad Volum's feet, and he made a pass to Cello. Cello then passed it to Seti, who took a shot, but Kalina made the save yet again. City had one more good chance in the 98th minute as they created another good attacking sequence. Cello made a pass to Thomas Totland outside the 18, and Totland made a pass to Brendan McSorley inside the box. McSorley took a shot, but Kalina saved it yet again. Then the final whistle blew, announcing City's tie with Charlotte 1-1. Because of this tie, we remain undefeated in home openers with a record of 1 win, 0 losses, and 3 ties. This was also a big milestone match for Roman Bürki, as he is the first City player to play in 100 games for the club. Congratulations, Roman. That's an amazing accomplishment. We had 22 total shots, with 11 being on goal. Charlotte had 9 total shots, with 3 being on goal. We had 12 fouls while Charlotte had 9, and we had 6 corner kicks while Charlotte had 1. Roman made 2 saves in this match. We did earn a point from this tie, and we sit in 11th place in the Western Conference. Personally, I was very impressed with how the guys played in this match. They showed real fight and were very, very, very aggressive on the ball, especially Simon and Conrad. They were just fighting out there for that ball and were doing whatever it took to get it. And once we had the ball, we were very aggressive on our attack, and we were getting to that goal right away and taking shots like crazy. I thought it was a very exciting match, and it makes me very excited for the ones to come, because if they're anything like this one, this season is going to be something else. You guys played so well, and I'm so proud of you all, and I cannot wait for the rest of this season. It's going to be so good. You guys will do great, I know it. And I will always, always, always support you guys no matter what. Congratulations on an awesome first match. On Tuesday, City announced the signing of Venezuelan forward Sergio Cordova on loan from BSC Young Boys. He will be with us through June 30th, 2026. Welcome, Sergio! Yesterday, City announced the re-signing of midfielder Chris Durkin to a contract through June 2028, with an option to extend the contract to the 2028-2029 season. Congratulations, Chris. I'm so glad you're staying. And just this morning, before I started filming, City made another big announcement about a re-signing. We have re-signed Simon Betcher to a new contract as well through June of 2028, with an option to extend through 2028-2029 season. Congratulations, Simon. I'm so glad you're staying as well. City's next match will be on Sunday against San Diego FC at Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego. This will be our first away day of the season, so hopefully we can put up a dominant performance and get a win on the road. As far as weather goes this week, the guys have experienced high temperatures jump from the 30s to the 50s, and that warm-up will continue throughout the rest of the week. Now let's talk about those weather conditions that they will experience for the rest of the week. Today it will be mostly sunny with a high of 59 degrees, and winds will be light and variable. On Friday it will be sunny with a high of 73 degrees, and winds out of the southwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. On Saturday it will be a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 66 degrees, and winds out of the east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And on Sunday, for their time in San Diego, there will be a mix of sun and clouds with a high of 74 degrees, and winds will be out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So the guys will be experiencing much warmer weather for the rest of this week, which I'm sure they will enjoy, along with the sunshine, which will be very good too. Thank you so much for watching this episode of the Bürki Breakdown. If you haven't already, please subscribe. It helps my channel out a whole lot. I'm hoping to hit 65 subscribers before June, so please help me out by hitting that subscribe button down below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment down below telling me where you're watching from, as well as your thoughts on the first match of the season against Charlotte. Also, if you aren't already following me on my Instagram and Facebook pages, please do so. I'm at the Bürki Breakdown on both pages. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's go, City!